you one of those people who has to Google how to do an out of office? Well, I asked because I was having a meeting with one of my friends the other day, and she'd had a bad. I'd persuaded her that perhaps she needed a break, and she said to me, I booked the break, and then I got 10 rejections in a day. I realized that actually I'd been working nonstop for 6 years. And then to crown it all, I had to Google how to do an out of office message. Anyway, it did make us laugh, but it did make me think, I haven't really stopped thinking about that, because I think there are a lot of people at the moment who are just really, really working hard and not feeling that they're getting much return. So these days, I think, the problem may very well not be you. Like, I don't think the problem, with this, my friend, is her at all. So you may be irrefutably talented, experienced, hardworking, but the marketplace has changed irrevocably. I can't speak this afternoon. Anyway, so people are buying differently, budgets are tighter, industries are contracting, and decision making is getting slower. Whatever industry you're in, I think, well, many industries anyway. And what used to work simply doesn't work in the same way anymore. So it doesn't mean that you have failed. It just means that you need a new strategy. Yeah. So, honestly, I see so many brilliant people exhausting themselves trying to force the old model to work. So more applications, more pitching, more networking, more proving, all of this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, they're running on fumes and taking every rejection to heart and as evidence that they are the problem. They are not. So I think career confidence now isn't about endlessly banging on the locked door and going like taking a sledgehammer through it. It's about adaptability. It's about taking your passion, your expertise, your value, and applying it to problems people will pay to solve right now, right? The people thriving right now, or at least surviving, aren't always the best. They are often people who have been willing to pivot, reposition, rethink, and repackage what they do. I'm not saying that's easy, but it just makes you think. It's not the marketplace. It's not you. It's the marketplace. So it's not giving up on your purpose, the stuff that drives you and is meaningful to you. It's about thinking about what is the best way to realize that purpose now. So, what does that involve? I think it involves evolving, looking at the big picture, taking time to understand audience behavior, consumer desire. And let's not forget, we are the audience and the consumer. So I think self-awareness and honesty about our needs and desires and the way we buy things or the way we want to do business these days is a really good thing. So in short, I think the question to ask yourself, if you're one of those people that's like, oh my God, why am I not getting anything in return? And is it me? And am I useless? Should I just give up? The question is not, why don't they want me and what I'm offering? Instead, it's where else could my skills create value? Or what is the new marketplace that I need to demonstrate my wares in? So that question, I think, changes everything. Yeah. And it wrests a bit of control into your own hands. And also, like, if you, like my friend, have to Google how to do an out of office assistant, then this is your sign to answer that question. Where else could my skills create value? All right, take care. Bye.